get it in motion, get it in motion. Listen to Quick on the radio, then what the days. Balancing options, getting in so many ways. So many plays, I ended up playing it safe. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, go. Watching you is making me vomit, I'm dominant, juggling how many flows. Please don't compare me to none of these. I touch it and turn into dominant gold. All of the time that I spend in myself is in silence, I'm ducking and dodging these. Slide on you, you thought that I ran out of. That's when it's time to making them. Got nothing to prove the way that I'm killing the mic. Couldn't imagine this happening back when my mama was making the stew with the rice. Enrolled in college for only like half a semester. I knew that it wouldn't suffice. Said that I'd either be here and jump, but my destiny couldn't have proven them right. I had to get it in motion. Let's 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 get it in motion.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. The tip-off goes to Cleveland. On the wing, Hardaway. Paul George with the steal. Poked away. Here's Malone. Outside for George. And it's George finishing it off.
George playing strong down low. Love to see him finish with authority.
Iverson outside. Pass to Anthony. From downtown. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Cleveland with another turnover here. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
A wide open look here for Anthony. And another three for Cleveland.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up. That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
To the inside. Here's James. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
Outside, Malone. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Not someone who stops the ball. Malone makes great decisions when he passes.
Here's It's Hardaway. Out to Anthony. Iverson with the ball. Down low. Pass to Ilgauskas. Lays it up off the glass.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping. Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Wesley. Adebayo, high post. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Ilgauskas. .34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. No good with the layup. Covington wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Iverson. And they double up Iverson. Hardaway with a wide open look. No good on the triple. Oubre on the wing. And the jam by Karl Malone.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Here's Iverson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cleveland leads by just 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Los Angeles trails by 3. Pass to Howard. It's slammed in by Howard.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here is Hawkins. A wide open look for Drexler. Off target from outside. For 3. And it's Wesley missing. And here's Cleveland. Inside. Here's Durant. Katie, so efficient in there.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
And Benyama outside. And here is Wesley. Back to Wembanyama. And it's Durant with the rebound. Right side Wilkins. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Lets it go from deep. Drexler left side. Pass to Hawkins. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Los Angeles trails by 3. Now Wembanyama. Here is Hawkins.
2 minutes remaining.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Hawkins. .141 left to play here in the half. And Drexler has it in the corner. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Howard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Makes it off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 1.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Timeout called, Cleveland. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. The drive by James. Mutombo inside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Back to Mutombo. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Williams, that's a two-pointer. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Wembanyama. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. To the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
You know, people rarely talk about Hawkins as a playmaker because he's such a great scorer. But that's a mistake. He can pass it, too.
Pass to Williams. Drexler with it. And he drives in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on George.
Clyde Drexler getting jiggy with it. Nice little move that time. Baiting the defender in tight and drawing the foul.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Drexler.
You know, Drexler's game is just so smooth and potent. Runs the floor beautifully, shoots the ball with tremendous confidence, and plays like a guy who can't be stopped.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And here's Cleveland. It's Wilkins on the wing. Back to Drexler. From deep, James. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game. He hits both from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
James right side. Outside Wilkins. And Drexler has it in the corner. Kicks it out to James. The offensive rebound. Covington with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Boy, one of the things about Covington is that his length bothers the opposing players. I mean, he's somebody that takes defense seriously and looks to pilfer the ball whenever he can.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Both teams will make substitutions. Cleveland trails by 4. Outside Anthony.
Team foul. Brandon Stoudemire. His first. Second team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. It's stolen by Stoudemire.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
And George with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Now, here's George. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Kicks it out to Malone. He's looking for Howard and finds him. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to James. Back to Iverson. George with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And he gets the bucket. Oubre's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now George, following Penny Hardaway's three-point attempt. Back to George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, when you shoot it as good as Paul George shoots it, it's hard to stay down on his shot fake. It's really remarkable how he gets defenders to bite on it more times than not.
He's off on the second. And it's Anthony with the ball for Cleveland. They trail by 11. Back to LeBron. Pass to Ilgauskas. Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Here is Hawkins. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
The three from George. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's Los Angeles. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Cleveland trails by 12. Outside Anthony. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. From deep, Iverson. And the three ball is good.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguarded.
Malone can't hit.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Both teams deciding to change it up. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was talking about with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Evan, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Kicks it out to James. The three from Anthony. The Lakers with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Carr. Oh!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Carr sets a screen. Here's Stoudemire. Pass to Brown. Lock at 6. Stoudemire with the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 8. Cleveland with the ball. On the wing, Iverson. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
And a wide-open look for James. Offline with his three. Stoudemire with the ball. Iverson picks him up. And it goes down 2 points. 14 points for Bam Adebayo.
Stoudemire, a talented passer, excellent at finding ways to get his guys going.
Back to Hardaway. Outside Anthony. Pass to Iverson. Out to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mutombo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
A 7-2 force around the hoop. I think I'd go to Mutombo in the post every trip.
Here's Oubre. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And they double up Iverson. to Mutombo. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And here's Adebayo. Inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Iverson outside. Outside Hardaway. On the wing, James. Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Down low. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Substitution for the away team. Wembanyama. Paul George.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're leading by 9. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And you just have to avoid silly fouls here, guys. Defend with caution. Maybe get ready to make some free throws. If they can do that, they'll be looking really good here.
Six on the shot clock. Durant for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The shot by George, wide open. No good with the triple. Cleveland with the ball. 9-point game. Here's Hawkins. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the jam by Karl Malone. Timeout called, Cleveland. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
So Los Angeles takes the win, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that.